Everything is not for the streets. Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Jay, and this is our 2 cents where we talk everything boxing and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's video, we will be discussing the beef with Shakur Stevenson and pretty much anybody else that has their own opinion about him and his performances. But before we do that, make sure you punch that like and subscribe button, and make sure you let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as I go throughout the video. So, Shakur Stevenson recently had a boxing match about 2 weeks ago where he fought Artem Haratur. I'm not sure how you say his last name, but I'm sure y'all are aware about the fight. Now, a lot of people's opinion about the fight was that the fight was boring. He didn't let his hands go, and he should have knocked Artem out. Now, my 2 cents about the fight was I thought it was a okay fight. It wasn't the best performance. It wasn't no highlight reel knockout. But Shakur Stevenson did what Shakur Stevenson does. He went in there, he didn't get hit a lot, he outpointed the guy, and he won the fight. Now, I say all the time that we should stop holding these fighters to goals and expectations that they don't hold themselves to. Now I know what you're saying when I say that. Well, Shakur Stevenson said he gonna knock him out. He gonna step on him. We gonna see the best performance. Make sure we tune in. I get it. That's Shakur Stevenson selling the fight, and that's the way that he's decided to market himself, which I feel like is a mistake because it seems to be backfiring. But is it backfiring? Is it a mistake? 1.1 million people watched the fight. It was ESPN's highest viewed fight or some statistic like that. So there were a lot of eyes on Shakur for this fight. He had a pretty big crowd in Newark, New Jersey. It might have been sold out, maybe. If not, maybe close to sold out. So whatever Shakur's been doing, it seems to have worked, right? The most viewed, 1.1 million people watching. You've been on Twitter complaining and whining and acting entitled and all insecure. If that's the marketing Shakur wants to use, let him use it. Obviously, it worked. He got 1 million people to view his fight. So after the fight, Cam and Mace, who got their own podcast, decided to give their 2 cents, give their opinion about the fight while they were on their podcast. And Shakur Stevenson really got upset about this. And he went on Twitter going on and on about Cam and Mace and how their music career was trash and this and that, just going back and forth with the ad hominem attacks, simply because they had an opinion about his fight. Now, I hadn't made any videos about this. I wasn't really even going to make any videos about it because it just doesn't make any sense to me. But yesterday I seen that Jay Prince hopped into the conversation. And this is what made me decide to make a video. Because after Shakur Stevenson went off on Twitter like that, Cam and Mace came back with another video and basically was like, they roasted him a little bit, but they like, dude, come on, man, you a boxer. We not even finna get into that. If we do see each other on the streets, it ain't gonna be no boxing, bro. We not gonna be boxing if I see you on the street. That's not how we get down. He kind of corrected him by, hey, my music career wasn't trash. We pretty much legends in the game. If you ain't know, I know you probably too young to understand, whatever. So some people felt like, oh, well, why Cam and Mace talking about that young black man like that? Why they tearing him down? Why they kicking Shakur while he down? And why they this and this and that? And I'm like, first of all, people got to understand that just because you have an opinion and it's not a positive one or it's not one that you agree with, that don't mean I'm tearing you down. It's just my opinion, and it might be a little criticism. Take it or leave it. That don't mean I'm tearing you down. In my opinion, there was no reason for Shakur to get all in his feelings like that about what Cam and Mace said. First of all, who is Cam and Mace as far as boxing goes? Were they boxers? Have they ever been in the ring? Are they boxing analysts? No, they not none of that. They two ex-rappers on a podcast talking about sports and current events and giving their opinion about it. That's it. There was no reason for you to hop online and get all in your feelings. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm starting to believe that the bitch assness is Shakur Stevenson's marketing ploy. That's his marketing plan. I'm just gonna get in here, whine, complain, act entitled, show my insecurities to get attention. It seemed like that's what Shakur is doing. It don't make you look tough. It don't make you look cool. It don't make you look hard. It makes you look entitled, bratish, and insecure. And I'm not sure what's up with these. And maybe it comes off that way to me because I'm of a different generation. I'm older than these young fellas. I'm older than them. Because it seemed like the younger generation of boxers, they just whine, complain, and act entitled and act like they're at a level at which they're not at yet, but they think they are. And I don't know if it's because they're in a little bubble or if they're surrounded by yes men or whatever the case may be, but there was no reason, in my opinion, for Shakur to go to Cam and Mace like that. Do I feel like Cam and Mace was wrong? No, I don't feel like they were wrong. I have a show, 2 Cents Boxing. I come on here every day and give my opinion about boxing. Is what I say 100% factual, right? I know exactly what I'm talking about. No, listen, you may disagree or you may agree. Either way, you can let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as I go throughout this video or any other video of mine you decide to click on. You're welcome to state your opinion also. It's an opinion. It's what I think, what I feel from my perspective. So there was really no reason for Shakur, in my opinion, to hop on there like that. So after all of that went down, here come Jay Prince hopping on the scene with a message on Instagram, basically saying he's Shakur's manager and he take care of all Shakur business outside of the ring. Take all his fades and all his bets or something like that, Jay Prince said. And I'm thinking in my head, like, wow, Jay Prince. Now, there was no reason for you to get in this beef. Listen, Cam and Mace got a pretty decent podcast. They got a lot of subscribers. They got a decent sized platform. So I'm thinking, okay, if I'm thinking bitch assness marketing, I'm going to go back and forth with Cam and Mace to get some attention from the people on their platform. And boom, maybe I can create some new fans. Maybe that's what he was thinking. Maybe that's what he was thinking. Maybe that's why he went so hard for so long on Cam and Mace. But then Jay Prince want to hop in saying he handles Shakur business all outside the ring. And I'm like, why is this turning into a street beef? Like, why is this turning into a street thing? There's nothing about this situation that's street. And Cam and Mace was trying to be like, hey man, look, it's just my opinion about the boxing. Ain't nothing about this street. We don't even need to go there. They kind of blew it off. But then you got Jay Prince coming in with the low-key threat. And of course, Cam and Mace gotta respond. What you think they gonna just sit there and not say nothing because Jay Prince said something and now they gotta look like they scared of him? And this is how people get caught up in nigga moments. Because now y'all have taken somebody's opinion about boxing and brought it to the street. And it's unnecessary. Like, Jay Prince, what you gonna do to Cam and Mace because of what they said about Shakur Stevenson? And Shakur just need to chill. If he want to be the bad guy, if he want to be the villain, then take on the role and play the role. But don't whine, bitch, and complain about it. That's all I'm saying. If you want to be the villain, be the villain. Don't sit here and act like I don't care what people say. I don't care what people say. And then be mad or feel some type of way about what people say. That's not how that works. You either care or you don't. And listen, People got opinions about all boxers, Shakur. They got opinions about all boxers. You don't have to fight every single battle. Not everybody got to think you the greatest boxer. Not everybody got to think you the best boxer. Not everybody got to like your style. And a lot of this negative, unwarranted attention you bring on yourself by placing unnecessary pressure on yourself by making these promises that you're going to knock people out in the fight. Now that's fine if you saying, "Oh, I'm gonna knock people out to sell the fight," and then you don't knock people out, and then people have things to say. You should be cool with that because you knew you was doing that to sell the fight and for your marketing. Where it starts coming off to me, just to give my 2 cents and looking a little insecure, is when you say you're gonna do something, then you don't do it, and then people have something to say, and you coming out and you and man, and let me say I've been on a great performance and this and that. You talking shit, and then you backdooring and apologizing. Like, make up your mind. At this point in your career, Shakur, it's time to make up your mind. Who you gonna be? Well, what character you want to play? You want to play the villain role? Then be the villain. But you got to take what come with that. You got to take what come with that. I'm interested to see what Shakur does next. Who he fights next. I seen him on Twitter calling out Cambosis, but that's another video. So let me know what you think about Shakur Stevenson taking an opinion about boxing and escalating it all the way up to the streets by getting Jay Prince involved. By dropping your 2 cents below in the comments. Follow me on IG at 2 Cents Boxing and follow me on X at 2Cents20. I'm Jay, and stay tuned for my 2 cents in the next video.